Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? BX is your boy Daddy Easy here, ipod jailbreak hacker, otherwise known as Only Use Me Tomahawks, and I got an awesome gameplay right here. I get 23 and 10. I have a topic I want to talk about. This is for all you people that was born in the 80s. That's right, I said the 80s, because the real topic is the 90s. Now, why did I say the 80s? Because if you was born in the 80s, then you know what the 90s was about, and the whole thing is about the 90s. So tell me, y'all, wasn't the 90s the best fucking time ever? Like, the best year of your life? Because as I think of it, it was like the 90s had like all the shit. Like the best music. I can't say the best music, but I'm old school. I lived in the Bronx, so back then in the 90s, you had the Will Smith baggy windbreaker pants and the flip-flop hats and crap like that, bright colors. And I remember back in 42nd Street, was going towards 34th Street with Madison Square Garden and 42nd Street Times Square. Like in between there was the arcade. Now those that live in New York City and you know is of my age of 25, 26, and that was basically remember the 90s. Do some of y'all remember the Penny Arcade that was up towards 42nd Street? That was like one of the best years of my life, man. Like if I think about it real quick, I just think about all the things that the 90s brought to us to make us where we at right now. Because if it wasn't for the 90s, man, I don't know. I don't know where we'd be at. I mean, I still listen to some of that old school music, 90s music. You know what I'm saying? Like see me, I'm a DJ, so what I do is when I go to clubs, I gotta have all that throwback shit. People want that throwback, like I wear my sunglasses at night. That's a throwback. A lot of stuff like from Call of Grand Theft Auto Vice City type of days. Those are things like back from the 60s, 50s, 80s, and things like that. But at the time, actually, that was songs actually from the 80s. Like when I said Grand Theft Auto, the songs back then from Scarface was out. Those are all songs from the 80s. So, back then the 90s was hot, man. Yeah, do y'all remember some of the old TV shows? Now I'm a big ass kid when it comes to TV shows. I still like my old throwback cartoons. I remember the Adventures of Sonic when they had Urkel doing his voice, Jamel White as doing Urkel. Family Matters on top of that, Full House. I mean, if y'all know what I'm talking about, if y'all not from the 90s, man, if y'all was back in the 90s, y'all should know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the old school shows, which I'm kind of glad that they did back on Nickelodeon. Bring back all of the old school shits like Doug, Hey Arnold, Rugrats. Now Rugrats ain't really but they even brought back Legends of the Hidden Temple, Nickelodeon Guts. What else can I remember back from the 90s? I know a lot of y'all remember Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Now that was the shit. I used to watch that shit every day when I was a kid. Get home from school or in the morning. Bot Masters with the hockey playing robots and shit like that. I mean, I'm just thinking about it. This is the topic I wanted to talk about before. It was just I was watching Nickelodeon the other night, and my mom's just got Dish Network, so I went to her house real quick. I stayed the night over there, and they had all the throwback shit from the 90s. I mean, if y'all really from the 90s and shit, y'all should remember MTV Fair. Now that was the shit back then. Nowadays they got like Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, Ghost Labs, Ghost Cops, and all that shit. I mean, all that shit is rack. I mean, I actually met some people, not like met, go out there and met them, but I seen they vans pass by when I used to live up in Providence and stuff like that. Um, that's Ghost Hunters and stuff like that. But some of the shows that they got up now is just like, it's not how exciting things are back in the 90s. 90s shit used to rock. The cartoons used to rock. Movies used to rock. I don't know if y'all, a lot of y'all remember this, but Double Dragon, a movie, that shit was hot back then. Super Mario Brothers, the movies was hot. It's mad shit out there, man. You got all those old school movies out there that a lot of y'all just don't know about. The 90s was the year for everything. Like my movie, The Hackers. Now, if y'all really want to know what the 90s was really about, and how we used to wear our clothes and shit like that, y'all need to watch the movie The Hackers. That's with Angelina Jolie, on the kid that plays Crash Override, Zero Cool and shit like that. The kid that plays in 13th Ghosts, the guy that actually plays, the guy who I'm talking about is the one that plays Shaggy and Scooby Doo. He was up in it. The other kid that played in damn, I can't remember his name. It was the little Mexican dude. He played in Dangerous Minds as one of the kids that got in a fight. That's another movie, Dangerous Minds. I mean, a lot of these movies that I'm talking about, it's like old school throwback, man. Like days, like I still play on my old school games like Mario, Galaga, uh, what's some of the things? Like I said, Mario, Galaga, Sonic, Streets of Rage, all the old school. I can't just think of a lot of them because I got whole titles. I still got my Nintendo 64, my Sega Genesis, my TurboGrafx, my Atari, my Sega, my Nintendo, my I said that, my Dreamcast, all those games. You know what I'm saying? But that was just my talk about for the 90s, y'all. As y'all can see, I ripped it up. I was trying to get that last kill, but again, I didn't get it. But make sure I check out my next videos. It's your boy Daddy Easy, iPod Jailbreak Hacker. Only use me Tomahawks, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.